story about teachers who have issued a strike warning over pay, and that story has been highlighted on page 10 of the Daily Nation. Teachers in strike warning over delayed CBA talks. TSC says that salary increment were not factored into 2025-2026 budget, and that has angered the teachers. So the key demands by the unions include salary increments. The three unions are demanding increments of between 30% and 70%. Also, they want the Ministry of Education to increase allowances by between 30% and 100%. Also, they want the review of career progression guidelines to change entry level, as well as ensure regular promotions for classroom teachers. Yeah, so teachers unions have warned of disruptions to learning in public schools following deadlock over negotiation for a new collective bargaining agreement, that is the CBA, with the government. So the warning comes with only 3 weeks left to the expiry of the 2021-2025 collective bargaining agreement that the union signed with the TAC. So to compound the problem, there is no provision of improved salary for teachers in the 2025-2026 budget. So the NAT, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, that is the KUPPET, and the Kenya Union of Special Needs Education Teachers, KUSNET, have all issued firm demands to the TAC, urging the employer to begin negotiations immediately or face industrial action. And I just want to quote what NAT's Deputy Secretary Esbon Otieno said yesterday, and I quote, "We submitted our proposal months ago, but instead of engaging, the TAC continues to hide behind the waiting for advice from the Salaries and Remuneration Commission," that is the SRC. End of quote. Yeah, so the KUPPET Secretary General Akelo Misori expressed his concern over the lack of engagement despite TAC having no leadership vacuum. And this is what he said in a quote: "The commission is fully constituted, and what we now need is for the acting CEO, that is Evelyn Jesang Mitei, to initiate talks and ensure the process is seamlessly followed." And of course, KUPPET has tabled a broad range of demands, including a review of job description for classroom teachers, a move it says is necessary to correct the skewed salary structures that favors school administration. Yeah, so do you think that the employer, that is the TSC, will honor the 2021-2025 CBA, which will be expiring soon? So share your views about that through our social media handles and our SMS number that is on your screen. Yeah, we also have stories that has been highlighted in regards to President William Ruto, 1,000 days in office, 11 trillion in counting, insatiable appetite for borrowing persists. So Auditor General wants 4.2 trillion Kenya shillings budget for the 2025-2026 financial year, not aligning with revenue stream. So the next financial year budget is estimated at 4.2 trillion. Yeah, with revenue estimated at 3.7 trillion Kenya shillings. So it means we have a deficit of about 860 billion Kenya shillings. Yeah, so it means we are going to borrow even more this year. So ours is about exploiting available local options to generate income to run the country. So that is according to President William Ruto. So as of December 31st, 2024, President William Ruto had borrowed at least 1.4 trillion Kenya shillings, departing from his campaign pledge to reduce loans as the main financier of government operations. So Dr. William Ruto, who was sworn in on September 13th, 2022, has been in power for 31 months and has another 29 before his first 5-year term comes to an end in August 2027. Yeah, so you can tell us what you think about the debt that we have as a country. Currently, our debt stands at 11 trillion Kenya shillings. Also, I just want to quote what President William Ruto said some time back, and I quote, "We will change this tradition of applying for loans and be all about investment and labor-intensive programs as opposed to capital-intensive projects." End of quote. We also have another story highlighted on page 5 of the Daily Nation. In quotes, "Learned friends, the doctor and Don at State House." Yeah, and we are speaking about President William Ruto and his deputy Kithure Kindiki. So this is the first time the country has been led by such a combination. And I just want to take you through some leaders' opinion. Maragua MP Mary Wamaua defended the president, saying, and I quote, "This is a leader who will heal this country. He is not a doctor by default, but by hard-earned experience." End of quote. But the Democracy for Citizen Party chair of Eminent Persons Council, that is Maina Kamanda, criticized the president's academic approach. Yeah, so share your views about President William Ruto and his deputy Kithure Kindiki. Do you actually think that they are going to heal this nation, according to Maragua Member of Parliament Mary Wamaua? Yeah, so we want to hear from you. Do you think that President William Ruto has honored the promises that he made during the campaign? Another story that has been highlighted still in relation to President William Ruto, 1,000 days in office. Ruto, president who ghosted women. Kenyan women girls can only wait and hope as the administration marks 1,000 days in office. So most of the promises in the Kenya Kwanza Women Charter have not been fulfilled. So if you want the rest of the story, you can find it on page 6 of the Daily Nation. Also page 7 on foreign policy, Ruto is learning on the job. Yeah, so we'll pursue good relations with all for Kenya's benefit. That is according to Prime Cabinet Secretary Mudavadi. Yeah, so nearly 3 years after coming to power, the Kenya Kwanza administration has trailed errand and moved. So 15 is the 15 is the number of members of the United Nations Security Council, which we are part of, and 5 is the number of council members that actually decide on substantial issues, such as whether to extend sanctions on an African country. Yeah, so when President William Ruto came to power in September 2022, few people may have known the trajectory of President William Ruto's foreign policy, except the belief that he could stay the course of certain issues already followed by his predecessors. So the Kenya Kwanza manifestos did help much, and its bit on foreign policy was just a paragraph promising to pursue economic diplomacy. So nearly 3 years down the line, the Kenya Kwanza administration has trailed, herald and moved. So one such thing he tried was offering to mediate in regional conflict as predecessors had, but received cold shoulders in Sudan, DRC, Congo, and even in Niger. Yeah, so you can find the full story about that on page 7 of the Daily Nation. Yeah, so you can continue interacting with us through our social media handles, and that is Facebook, Faraja TV Kenya, YouTube, Faraja TV Media, TikTok, faraja.tv.media, Instagram, Faraja_TV_Kenya, and our SMS number is on your screen. Tell us what you think about our top story this morning, particularly about the blogger that is Albert Ojwang, who died in police custody. So share your views. Do you actually think it's true that he killed himself? Do you think it's true that he killed himself? Also, you can share your views about President William Ruto, 1,000 days in office. Do you think he has stabilized the economy the way he has said in multiple occasions? Do you actually think that the cost of living has gone down? And do you think he has delivered on the promises that he made during the campaign period? Also, you can share your views about the teachers who have said that they may be going on strike soon if their employer, that is the TSC, do not honor the 2021-2025 collective bargaining agreement, which will be soon expiring. Yeah, so with that, I'm taking a short break. By the way, I just promised you earlier I'll be coming with an amazing guest who will be taking us through her incredible career. So stay with Faraja TV. Don't touch that dial. I'll be right back shortly.
Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
Well, what is lifestyle? To me, lifestyle is the people, it's entertainment, it's food, it's beauty, it's fashion, it's music, and it's art. So how do you get to deal with these big topics that are affecting our society? Well, worry no more, because I, Sharon Gige, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m, I'll be bringing you amazing guests, and they'll be able to give us solutions on how to handle these big and disturbing topics at Faraja TV Kenya and all our social media platforms. Thank you.
Yo, welcome guys to the biggest and most exciting show in the 254, where we bring you exciting topics, great music, your favorite artists, and good times.
Join us each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Faraja Mashup. It's your boy Big Man Kyuga.
And your boy Big Willie, aka the Big Kahuna.
Kwa majina ni John Mragori, ninayokuletea program ya uzima wa kiroho na nidhamu, na programu yetu ya kujia mnamo siku ya kila Jumapili saa 1:30 katika runinga yetu ya Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha. Karibu sana, karibu pamoja, tushirikiane katika uzima wa kiroho na nidhamu. Karibuni na mbarikiwe sana. God bless you. God see you.
Welcome to the greatest sporting show in the 254. That is the Sports Blast show on Faraja TV, where we'll be bringing you all the discussion and all updates according to sports and sports events.
And of course, we look forward to engaging and interacting with you on our various platforms,
which are on Faraja TV Kenya at Facebook, Faraja TV Media at YouTube, and our SMS line 0703 339959, and our various competitions and events of the sporting sphere.
Remember to catch us live each and every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m, whereby I'll be joined by 3 great co-hosts, your boy Big Man Kyuga,
and of course, Mickey Omchambuliz,
and Lefty Jizitisa Mgongoni.
One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge.
So don't miss out on Sport Buzz.
Ujambo mpenzi mtazamaji, karibu ndani ya Fahamu Siasa na Wanasiasa. Hapa tutakuwa tunaangazia masuala ya katiba, uchumi na teknolojia. Vile vile utaweza kufahamu na kujua kazi ya mjumbe wako, seneta wako, MCA wako kila siku ya Jumatatu na Alhamisi kuanzia mida ya saa 3 hadi saa 5, ukiletewa nami Peter Mohoro. Usikose kutazama Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
Siku na mchana nakupa sifa, day and night, Lord.
Indeed, tunakupa sifa, sifa zote ni kwako Mungu. This is Nuru ya Injili Gospel Show, ambapo tutakuwa tunaletea amazing guests, amazing artists, inspired ministers of the word.
And we shall be having interesting conversations. It shall be hot, it shall be fire, it shall be rejuvenating right here at Nuru ya Injili. Of course, hii si ya kukosa. Kutakuwa na mixes kali, new song, new bangers, na hii mtazamaji wetu utapenda. Kutakuwa na a lot of fun yenyewe mwenyewe huwezi miss.
I will be your host, Jack Favor.
And I, your co-host, Caroline Jerry, alongside DJ Tish.
Every Sunday
from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Nuru ya Injili, only at Faraja TV.
Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
Well, what is lifestyle? To me, lifestyle is the people, it's entertainment, it's food, it's beauty, it's fashion, it's music, and it's art. So how do you get to deal with these big topics that are affecting our society? Well, worry no more, because I, Sharon Gige, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m., I'll be bringing you amazing guests, and they'll be able to give us solutions on how to handle these big and disturbing topics at Faraja TV Kenya and all our social media platforms. Thank you.
Yo, welcome guys to the biggest and most exciting show in the 254, where we bring you exciting topics, great music, your favorite artists, and good times.
Join us each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Faraja Mashup. It's your boy Big Man Kyuga.
And your boy Big Willie, aka the Big Kahuna.
Kwa majina ni John Mragori, ninaokuletea program ya uzima wa kiroho na nidhamu, na programu yetu ya kujia mnamo siku ya kila Jumapili saa 1:30 katika runinga yetu ya Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha. Karibu sana, karibu pamoja, tushirikiane katika uzima wa kiroho na nidhamu. Karibuni na mbarikiwe sana. God bless you. God see you through.
Welcome to the greatest sporting show in the 254. That is the Sports Blast show on Faraja TV, where we'll be bringing you all the discussion and all updates according to sports and sports events.
And of course, we look forward to engaging and interacting with you on our various platforms,
which are on Faraja TV Kenya at Facebook, Faraja TV Media at YouTube, and our SMS line 0703 339959, and our various competitions and events of the sporting sphere.
Remember to catch us live each and every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m. whereby I'll be joined by 3 great co-hosts, your boy Big Man Kyuga,
and of course, Mickey Omchambulis.
and lefty jezi 9 mgongoni.
One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge.
So don't miss out on Sport Buzz.
Ujambo mpenzi mtazamaji, karibu ndani ya Fahamu Siasa na Wanasiasa. Hapa tutakuwa tunaangazia masuala ya katiba, uchumi na teknolojia. Vile vile utaweza kufahamu na kujua kazi ya mjumbe wako, seneta wako, MCA wako kila siku ya Jumatatu na Alhamisi kuanzia mida ya saa 3 hadi saa 5. Ukiletewa nami Peter Mohoro. Usikose kutazama Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
Siku na mchana nakupa sifa, day and night, Lord.
Indeed, tunakupa sifa zote ni kwako ewe Mungu. This is Nuru ya Injili Gospel Show, ambapo tutakuwa tunaletea amazing guests, amazing artists, inspired ministers of the word.
And we shall be having interesting conversations. It shall be hot, it shall be fire, it shall be rejuvenating right here at Nuru ya Injili. Of course, hii si ya kukosa. Kutakuwa na mixes kali, new song, new bangers, na hii mtazamaji wetu utapenda. Kutakuwa na a lot of fun yenyewe mwenyewe huwezi miss.
I will be your host, Jack Favor.
And I, your co-host, Caroline Jerry, alongside DJ Tish.
Every Sunday
from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Nuru ya Injili, only at Faraja TV.
Welcome back. My name is Vicky Kipto, and this is still Morning Updates, and thank you very much for still keeping up with us. You can continue interacting with us through our social media handles, and that is Facebook, Faraja TV Kenya, TikTok, faraja.tv.media, Instagram, Faraja_TV_Kenya, and our SMS number is on your screen, and that is 0703339959. And remember to include your name and where you're watching us from. We want to hear from you. Today we'll be talking about navigating the ladder as a career woman and still holding on to your values. And we have an incredible guest the way I just promised you. She's Lucy Wahito Kahindo. She's the director of Presbyterian University of East Africa. She's also the trainer of trainers and a certified professional mediator. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the incredible Lucy Wahito. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for choosing Faraja TV.
Asante sana.
Yeah, so you can start by introducing yourself. I've already done it, but you can share anything else that we want to know.
Thank you very much. I am Lucy Wahito Kahindo, a mother, a wife, a professional counselor, by passion and professionally. I am a certified professional mediator. I'm also a theologian.
Wow.
I am a trainer of trainers. Currently, I am the Deputy Director, Presbyterian University of East Africa, Nakuru campus. And also I'm lecturing the counseling as a passion.
Yeah.
I thank God and thank you for having me this morning. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's so incredible that you can wear all those caps and you are a woman, a career woman.
Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, so you will define to us who is a career woman.
A career woman is a woman or a lady who knows who she is, understands her purpose in life, and aligns herself to that purpose professionally.
Yeah. So you have to know first who you
are.
Yeah.
Identity. You have to know who you are so that you align yourself to be a professional and you align yourself to the career according to the profession that you align yourself to.
Wow.
Yes.
And let's go back a little bit in time. How did your vision board looked like when you were growing up?
During our time, it's not like this day when we have people who are guiding the young people on careers. For us, navigation to your career was a challenge because you had to conform to the society and the challenges of being brought up, the development stages from where we came up from. I'm a girl from the village. And when I was growing up, I wanted to be a teacher. But again, the society surrounding me or the parents could not understand what I meant because I was a bright girl. After my primary school, I passed well to secondary school. After Form 4, my mom passed on. And I was confused. My father was a police officer.
Yeah.
And for him, and as the parents of then, if a parent was a teacher, you had to be a teacher. So my father was, his wish was everyone to be a police officer. But again, I'm this bright girl who knows what she wants. In that confusion, I got married because my mother has passed on. And now I have no future for my career.
Yeah, so you had already cleared high school?
Yes, I had cleared high school. I got married, I got my children, but I'm not getting the satisfaction that I want in life.
You're not happy?
I'm not happy. And the people we were in school with, I can see they are growing. And because I was a bright girl, I really decided to go back to school. One man, and I may thank him, Mr. Nicholas Mureithi. He was then the principal KIST, Kiabu Institute, noticed my capability, and he helped me to go back to the university, Jomo Kenyatta University, where I did my undergraduate as a mother, as a wife. I did IT. And after finishing, people were very happy and everybody wanted me to be an IT girl because then, with the conformity of the society, IT had money. So I joined IT because of the wish of the community.
Pressure.
Pressure. And I was employed in the bank. And everybody was happy. Now I'm working in the bank. But in the bank, I'm not still getting the satisfaction and the joy that I have been looking for. I wanted to be a teacher. And in the bank, when I hear somebody has an issue, I used to go and help this person. I asked myself, I think I need to be a pastor. The way I'm dealing with the humanity, I need to be a pastor. I went back to class and I did theology. And I was ordained as a reverend in one of the churches, Pentecostal churches. And I served for about 3 years. Again, I'm not getting the satisfaction I'm looking for.
Purpose.
The purpose of my life. Exactly. Yes, I'm doing it, I'm happy, but I'm not getting satisfaction. I returned the gown. I stopped being a pastor.
Yeah.
and I went back again to
Is that
school.
possible?
Yes, yes. You know, when you know, I thank God because the season that we are in, or the eras that we are in, children are able to express themselves and say what they want. But then we could not. You are following, you are looking for yourself in the maze, looking for your way.
That is true.
And very many people are there. Even when they are old, they have never found themselves. They are still struggling to find themselves. You find somebody working in an office, he or she has no joy because he is where he's not supposed to be. So they are not getting the joy of what they are doing. I did not get the satisfaction still. I went back to class.
Wow.
I did counseling as a certificate. When I did counseling, I found myself.
Wow.
And I started experiencing the happiness and the joy of what I was looking for. I have aligned myself to what I want to be.
Wow.
Then I proceeded to my master's. I finished my master's, and I'm almost finishing my PhD. On the same. And if that is where I'm supposed to be, I enjoy what I do, I do it with the passion, I do it professionally. Yes.
Yeah, from what I'm getting from your story is that you went to the university.
Yes.
When already you had a family.
Yes.
So how was it growing your career or building your career but still growing your family or your young family at that time?
It was not easy, especially as an African woman and in the African setup, because being a woman, we are believed to be nurturers and home keepers. So thinking of going back to class, it was not easy, especially for my spouse and my in-laws. Because there is a belief then that when a woman grows in career, you be unruly. You will not submit.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes, that is the truth. And a man in your life feels insecure. So he'll be the first one to be against it. But in me, I felt from the word go, I was a bright girl. And I'm feeling, yes, I wanted to live, to have this happiness. And I loved education. So I had to push until when people, you drive your life and you make your own decisions and know who you are, people follows you. And they adapt to who you are. Because now you are making your decision. When you understand who you are, nobody can change you. Why are people being moved here and there, twisted here? You are living in the life of others. It's because you do not understand who you are. But if the minute you realize who you are able to focus. You are able to know from here, where am I going? So when it was tough being a mother with small babies, and also you wanted to do your best in class, you want to be a husband, you have a family, you are doing other things, you have to look for money. It was not easy. But I had people who supported me until I finished my degree.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, and I think is there some truth that career women are not submissive? Because I feel like men are intimidated by career women.
Yes and no, but it depends with the personality.
Character.
And character. When I realized who I am, I'm married by a soldier. And he's not, let me say, because he knows, in career-wise, I have grown so much, unlike him. But where we are, I have taught people around me, you cannot be me, and I cannot be you.
Exactly.
I have my potential, you have your potential. I have my weakness, you have your weakness. But when we come together, there is this beauty of diversity. You remain being a soldier, and for me, if you want to grow in your line, it's okay. But if you feel comfortable, I'm still okay. But for me, I want to grow. So it was a challenge, and African men are intimidated by career women because they think now you will not be submissive. Even in the talks, sometimes you hear, I'm married, I've been married for 21 years.
Wow.
And you will hear my husband say, now that you are learned, you cannot obey. They are intimidated. Or people who are around him, you tell him, they will challenge him. How do you live this empowered woman? Even the children are so empowered. You are alone. They will not obey you.
Yeah.
You are now the lesser person in the house. But now we have grown together. He enjoys because he is also a beneficiary of my growth.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yes.
Wow. And let's talk about negative self-talk. You know, that voice, that inner voice that always tells you you're not enough.
We have a problem with people, and maybe it's because of lack of awareness. I'm so passionate because my growth, in my growing, I did not have somebody who was telling me, you have this strength, you have this weakness. When people understand who they are, you are not living in the eye of others. You know the problem that we have, my sister, is people who are living fake lives. I want to live like you. I want to do a course that the other person did. Your cause has money. You are not yourself. But the minute I'm so passionate about talking about identity, before you do anything, first of all, know who you are. Your strength. And I talk about the 3 P's, the passion, profession, and then profit. When you know your passion, what you are created for.
What makes you happy?
What makes you happy? And you know, everybody was created with a passion. You may not be like me. Maybe your passion is farming. Maybe your passion is just being a driver. Maybe your passion is just washing the toilets.
And that fulfills you.
And fulfills your happiness. And that passion, when you learn it, make it a profession. But very many people are in profession without a passion. And that is why they are not happy. They have no passion of what they are doing. But they have these degrees, they have the masters, they have academic papers, but they have no passion because of the profit, the 3P. Because of the profit. So I'm there in the office waiting for the salary. I'm there because I'm doing counseling because of money. But I have no passion. But when you have the passion and you understand who you are, you'll never talk about the negativity in you. I know my weaknesses and I'm proud of them. And I know my strengths. So even God, when he created me, and even the people around me, they have to understand my weaknesses. And as I talk to people, as a wife, I tell my husband, don't compare me with anyone else. Don't tell me I don't know how to cook chapati. I may not know how to cook chapati well, but I can do something else very well. I cannot be your sister. I cannot be your mother because I have my own strength. We are all different. So the negativity, I don't believe in anyone putting me down because I know what I can do and what I cannot do.
But the problem may be that it's not other people putting you down, but yourself not believing in yourself.
It's a challenge. But again, I say, you have first of all to understand who you are. When you look at yourself, you know you cannot lie to yourself. You know if I'm called to this station, I cannot talk English. Don't force yourself. Tell them my weakness is talking English, but I can talk in Kiswahili very well. I cannot write, I'm not good in writing. But ourselves, because we do not know who we are, we talk negative to us. Iyo siwezi. I can't that.
That kind of voice.
That course you are telling me to do, I can't. And even people knows you better than yourself.
Exactly.
And when I was growing up, this man, Nicholas Murid, when he looked at me, he said, you have a lot of potential. And I started wondering, where are the potential? I go and teach people, and they ask me, are you in this Nakuru? For me, I've been hiding, even in church, you stay behind because you think you are lesser.
Yeah.
Maybe because you think you don't have money, you are not as empowered as the people that you are seeing. But when you realize the potential that you have, you speak to yourself. Self-awareness. Don't put yourself down. There is one thing that you can do and do it better. And don't look at the other person's strength. That is hers or his. Work on yours. If you can cook, talk to yourself. Say, I'm the best cook. If you can clean clothes, I respect my house manager. Whatever she does, I can't do it. And I respect her. And I make her proud of what she is doing. Yes, I'm a career woman, but what she does, I cannot do. Don't be negative or undermine yourself because of the work that you are doing, the position that you are in. Maybe you are a single mother and you are saying, you know, I'm a single mother. No, that is where you are and that is your potential. Be proud of where you are. Stop complaining. Be proud of your position. Even those with the husbands, you are complaining with my husband is. Be proud you are there. That is your position. Be proud of your position. You are cleaner. Yes, you have a manager, but you are cleaner. Be yourself. Because the God who gave you that position, align yourself and be happy.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. And I hope our viewers, you're learning a lot the way I'm just learning. So you can continue interacting with us through our social media handles: Facebook, Faraja TV Kenya; YouTube, Faraja TV Media; TikTok, faraja.tv.media; Instagram, Faraja_TV_Kenya; and our SMS number is on your screen, and that is 0703339959. Tell us what you think about our guest this morning. Yeah, and with that, we are taking a short break. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back shortly.
Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
Well, what is lifestyle? To me, lifestyle is the people, it's entertainment, it's food, it's beauty, it's fashion, it's music, and it's art. So how do you get to deal with these big topics that are affecting our society? Well, worry no more, because I, Sharon Gige, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m., I'll be bringing you amazing guests, and they'll be able to give us solutions on how to handle these big and disturbing topics at Faraja TV Kenya and all our social media platforms. Thank you.
Yo, welcome guys to the biggest and most exciting show in the 254, where we bring you exciting topics, great music, your favorite artists, and good times.
Join us each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Faraja Mashup. It's your boy Big Man Kyuga.
And your boy Big Willie, aka the Big Kahuna.
Kwa majina ni John Mragori, ninaokuletea program ya uzima wa kiroho na nidhamu, na programu yetu ya kujia mnamo siku ya kila Jumapili saa 1:30 katika runinga yetu ya Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha. Karibu sana, karibu pamoja, tushirikiane katika uzima wa kiroho na nidhamu. Karibuni na mbarikiwe sana. God bless you. God see you through.
Welcome to the greatest sporting show in the 254. That is the Sports Blast show on Faraja TV,
where we'll be bringing you all the discussion and all updates according to sports and sports events.
And of course, we look forward to engaging and interacting with you on our various platforms,
which are on Faraja TV Kenya at Facebook, Faraja TV Media at YouTube, and our SMS line 0703 339959, and our various competitions and events of the sporting sphere.
Remember to catch us live each and every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m. whereby I'll be joined by 3 great co-hosts,
your boy Big Man Kyuga,
and of course, Mickey Omchambuliv,
and Lefty Jizitisa Mgongoni.
One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge.
So don't miss out on Sports Buzz.
Ujambo mpenzi mtazamaji, karibu ndani ya Fahamu Siasa na Wanasiasa. Hapa tutakuwa tunaangazia masuala ya katiba, uchumi na teknolojia. Vile vile utaweza kufahamu na kujua kazi ya mjumbe wako, seneta wako, MCA wako kila siku ya Jumatatu na Alhamisi kuanzia mida ya saa 3 hadi saa 5. Ukiletewa nami Peter Mohoro. Usikose kutazama Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
Welcome back, our viewers. This is still Morning Updates, and my name is Vicky Kipto, and thank you very much for staying with us this morning. We still have our guest, Lucy Wahito Kahindo. She's the director of Presbyterian University of East Africa. She's also a trainer of trainers, and you're going to explain to us what that means, trainer of trainers, and certified professional mediator. Also, what do you do is a certified professional mediator. So continue sharing your views through our social media handles, and that is Facebook, Faraja TV Kenya, YouTube, Faraja TV Media, TikTok, faraja.tv.media, and our Instagram handles are Faraja_TV_Kenya. Our SMS number is 0703339959. Remember to include your name and where you're watching us from. Lucy, what do you mean by trainer of trainers?
Trainer of trainers is, as it is, you train trainers who want to train others.
Wow.
You are a teacher of teachers.
Wow, teacher of teachers.
Yes, and when you do that course, you are certified by the government that you can train individuals, corporate, anyone who wants to also to be a trainer. One time I was a trainer who was being trained, but now I train those who want to train. Yes.
Yeah, so you are a trainee.
No, I'm not a trainee. I am a trainer.
A trainer
who train the trainees.
Trainees.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. At least now we know. And a certified professional mediator?
These are people who are certified. You remember our courts. There are very many cases in our courts, and they are being dealt with outside the courts. So when you do this course, our courts allows you, or you can solve a conflict, maybe of a lad that has been in the courts. You deal with this case outside the courts.
Oh, so that is also what you do.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, and we've listened to your story, your incredible journey, the fact that you decided to go back to school, to the university after high school, even when you're married and had children. So were you a goal-oriented person?
Yes, I've always been a goal-oriented person. I like results. I like seeing, when I start something, I like seeing the end. And that is why when I went to school, even with the challenges of finances, with the young children around me, the challenges of house girls, I have to finish. Whatever I start, I have to finish. And it has helped me so much in my career growth to know what I want and to achieve it.
Wow.
Yes. I believe in whatever, very many people start many things, but why do they not finish? Even in our own government, very many things are started and they don't come to conclusion.
Have a lot of stalled projects.
Because people are not focused on the goals. When you are focused on the goals, you have first of all to plan yourself. How am I going to do this? Now that I'm doing my PhD, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an employee. How am I going to manage it? How am I going to balance all this? You have to have a very good planning. And then when you achieve your goal, you get a lot of joy. You get a lot of happiness. But when you don't plan, you be here, you see somebody saying, I'm a jack of all trade. I don't believe in that. Because you have that one thing that you cannot have 10 goals at the same time. You have to have one goal, do it smartly, conclude it, go to the other goal.
Wow. So that is where we go wrong.
Yes.
At least now we know. And you've talked about balance. Is it possible to balance you being a mother, a student, an employee, a wife? What else?
Yes. Life is, a day has 24 hours for everyone. And now, you have to know yourself and to know where you are supposed to be, when and why. You can be doing the right thing the wrong time. You can be in the right place doing the wrong thing. When you know who you are, like now I know I am a mother. Before I leave my house, my husband is around. I have to know how have I left my house. In the evening, I don't carry my job home because that is family time. I am also a preacher. I preach. When at time of preaching, I cannot, I have to plan my time. For this, you have to have something we call self-discipline and self-management. You manage yourself, you manage your time, you manage if it's time discipline, you know I should be in the office from 8 to 5. After 5, where am I supposed to be? I should be instead doing my course. You balance your time. But what is happening? Because now I'm a career woman, I want to be using my time in my job from morning to 9. Where is my family? So one thing will break down. You lose your children. And that is why you're seeing many children for career people. They are lost. Because you have no time. You are investing for the children without investing in them. For me, I can attest it today, and I know my children are following. I have invested in them, not for them.
Wow.
Because when I invest in them, they will have their future. But when I invest for them, they can misuse what I have invested. And investing for them is having their time. Your children do not know you are a career woman. If I have a suckling baby, the time for suckling, the child will not understand that they should not be breastfed. So you should balance your time. The 24 hours. Where should I be at this time? What should I be doing this time? Now that I was coming here this morning, in the office they have to know I am here. But it is time for my office. But my officers in the office, they have to come in and let them know I'm doing something outside the office time. You have to be truthful to yourself, genuine to yourself, be disciplined, and be managing yourself.
Wow.
Yes.
That's impressing.
Mm.
So we all have 24 hours, so no one has more
Yes.
and no one has less.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm.
So what I'm getting from your story is patience. And when we were growing up, we were told patience is bitter and the fruits are sweet.
Sweet, yes.
But nowadays, especially the Gen Z, they don't want patience. And they've even come up with their proverbs. You know, the way we were told, mvumilivu hula mbivu. They are now saying, I don't know if you've heard about it, they're now saying mvumilivu hula vumbi, not... What is happening?
Our young people want a pap result, but they have to understand life is about a process. Until you follow, you cannot be, today you finish school, tomorrow you are a mother, the other day you have a car. Life is about a process.
big car.
And those process, sometimes they have challenges. And challenges makes the life beautiful. Because when you have a challenge and then you overcome that challenge, you enjoy. I went through this. But our young people, they wanted, that is why you're seeing our young girls, they wanted to have the old men who, they were babas. The young men, they wanted to be kept by our mamas. They admire me. And I have been in that situation. You find a boy, a young boy, wanted to be my friend. Because he is seeing me without understanding it's a journey for me to be here. They are afraid of the journey. But my young people, you have to go through this process. Step by step to reach to your destination. Because you cannot grow within an hour or a day or a year. You are born, there are developmental stages. You cannot compete with them. My children cannot compete with me. And they want to have the car that I have. And I have a policy in my home. My child cannot wear an expensive clothes than me because they are not working. I'm the one who is working. They have to learn. And when they work for me, my elder daughter, when I'm going somewhere, she drives me. I pay her the little coin she saves. She feels the pain of earning. What is happening to us as parents, especially the Generation X? We are pampering our children without letting them understand this process.
Yeah, and that is why you talked about investing for your children.
For at the end, invest in them, not for them. What I have is mine with my husband. For them, I'll invest in them, empower them so that they look for their own investments, look for their own money, look for their own life. But people who will be bold, who will be bold to do what they can, education-wise, values, I'll give them. That they will face their world and be the solution to their generation. My solution for my generation cannot be the solution to their generation. They have to be a solution to their generation, as I am to my generation.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so any setbacks you've encountered over the years?
Yes. Life, as I have said, is full of setbacks. Before you reach where I am today, you may be seeing me and admiring me because of the fruits or how you are seeing me.
Yes, yes, yes.
But the journey has not been easy. Being the big girl or the elder girl in my family, I lost my mother at a young age. I have my sisters who are looking upon me. So to balance how to maintain your values,
You are the firstborn.
A girl, to maintain, I want them to copy me. So you are balancing, you are struggling, you are a young mother. There are other people who are looking up to you. You have not made it in life. You are still struggling now. That is one reason that I went back to school, because I want them to see, no matter the challenges, you can make it in life. So these challenges are people not understanding you. Especially the society, the in-laws. You are leaving your children and going back to school. They talk to the husband. Now, the wife is in the process of leaving you. Going back to school, you will not be of her class. And also, the confusion that you know what you want, but you are not able to achieve what you want. Because of where you are, the position and the challenges. Our parents were especially my parents were not so keen on educating girls.
Yeah, yeah.
And their aim was this girl can be married. But you are a bright girl. You have a future. So struggling through that way and navigating through those challenges, it was not easy. Even today as I am, because when you grow and you are growing in your career, you don't have so many people around you. You choose friends who will align to your purpose. What happens to people, to other people? You are proud. These people don't want to associate herself with us because we don't have this. Well, sababu, we are not learned. And you find people are not embracing you. And maybe when you have a challenge, people are even fearing to come to approach you. They are fearing to come and support you because being a counselor, like now I have a challenge like as a counselor, I do very well to people, helping people, guiding people, working with people. But when I have an issue, nobody wants to come and they are wondering, how do we approach her? Who is this person who can address her in her level? So, and you are also a human. You have your own challenges. You need somebody to come and tell you it is well. In the last year, I lost my mother-in-law. My husband has been in hospital for 2 months with the cancer. But people are fearing, they don't, they believe I'm a strong woman.
Yeah, because, you have people who are pouring to you, but you don't have people you can pour to.
Yes, they will not, they are not, but when they see, I think you can cancel yourself, but Mswahili akasema mugaga hajigagi. I need that person to come and tell me it is well. So that is a challenge to me. And now where I am in my career, you find very many people do not want to associate yourself with. And you find now, my friends, most of them are men. I associate myself with men. Higher, again, it becomes a challenge. This lady is always surrounded by men. She has a lot of men in her life. Because I find men understand and they are a bit genuine. For me, I'm very genuine. And as women, however we are empowered, we cannot, those men who have grown in a career, they are so open and genuine to guide you and to tell you the truth. So myself, I associate myself with men, but again, there are some challenges you cannot share with them because maybe you become vulnerable to them. So there are very many challenges as a woman when you are in a leadership, the people that you are leading, some of them are men and they are just seeing you as a woman. For you to balance, it is a challenge.
Yeah, and challenges will never be there.
Will always be there.
And now let's talk about a modern woman versus traditional woman. Do you think there are differences and also similarities?
There are differences and there are similarities. Traditional women, they were nurturers. Their work was to give birth, bring up the children, take care of the family, take care of the husband. And by then, men were the one who were looking for resources. So the woman was not exposed. And that is why we were seeing our mothers, maybe Vicky, you are not of my age, our mothers were going through depression because a man to a woman of a traditional woman was like a king. Because he's the one who is making decisions, they cannot be questioned. If he decides tomorrow I'm marrying the second wife and the third one, he marries and you take care of those women. You had no say in the society and in the family. But today's woman, we are empowered. We are exposed. We have understood the potential we have in the society. We can make a decision. So this woman, even being a nurturer, she can make a decision in the government, in the leadership. There is one lady I admire so much, Miri Odhiambo. That lady, that girl, Millie, she knows who she is. She knows her weakness, but she is never intimidated.
Exactly.
And when a woman knows where she is, even the family grows. Families that are led by women who understand who they are. The modern woman if they know who they are, they can build a nation. They can be a movement. They can nurture the girls. And that is why we have a problem. The girl's child has been empowered, and now we are crying of the boy child.
Yeah, that is true.
Because when a woman understands her position, she moves. People who are in leadership, who are women, the seats that are seated by women, you can tell.
Yeah.
The counties that are led by women, they are development.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because women, they have that motherly, the mother in them. Even when they are reading, where I am, my lecturers, I treat them like my children. I'm their mother. Wow. I listen to them.
You teach better.
I teach better. I want them to be good as my children.
Wow.
The traditional women, yes, they were good because we are the result of those women. However, with their minimal education, they were able to nurture us.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember my mother used to tell me through the proverbs and the stories that a woman, when you are married, you don't fight a man. Even if he is small, you don't fight a man. And that keep ringing in me. You don't fight a man.
Yeah.
Because a man always the head, however weak he is. And I want to tell the empowered women, we cannot fight men, but we can live with them.
Yeah, yeah.
We manage them. You know, we are very bright. Even that tough man,
Tell them.
you can manage him. You can live with him. For me, I made a decision. I'm not leaving marriage.
Yeah.
Because I'm empowered.
Yeah.
But I will manage the man I am with. I will live with him. I'm able to manage myself and balance. Because again, when we grow up, we need that men around us. Men, we respect you. Allow us to be empowered. But again, even if we are empowered, let us respect our men, because also they have their strength. They have their word. And when they allow us to grow in their career, let us respect them.
Wow.
Yes.
Respect is Yeah, and you brought up government. Will we ever reach the 2/3 gender role?
Yes, we are heading there. We have so many people. Our Chief Justice is a lady.
Wow, yes.
We have in the military a lady who is a leader there, brigadier.
Attorney General.
Attorney General. The Auditor General is a woman.
Control of budget.
Exactly. Women have realized that they have a potential, and we are going there. Even if our men are hostile to us, but we are heading there. When we work as a team, women, we empower and guide our girls. We will reach there. I believe we will reach there. When we talk to them, I know one or two will listen, and some maybe a lady will look for me. We combine the effort to push this the 2/3 gender rule. We are going to be there, and we have men also who are supporting us to have this gender rule, because they have seen what we can do. We are not just women, but we are women with a vision who can carry this nation to another level. Yes.
Yes, and women should, again, support other women.
Yes.
Because most of the time you hear people say that women are the enemy of themselves.
It's true. Women, we should, for me where I stand, and I thank God for your manager. She has a passion for women.
Yes.
If I grow, let me have mentors who I will mentor. After I exit the office, who am I going to live there? Let's not fight each other. Let us support each other, because we have the energy, we have the potential. If I meet Fiki here, I should be proud of what you are doing. I should be there to guide you and help you go to another level. Align yourself to your purpose. Get your satisfaction in what you are doing. But when you find me, you are the first. When you become the first one to beat me, we will not achieve the 2/3 gender rule. As women, let us support each other, even as we grow. I know women, Akina Wangari Maathai, they did incredible job. But we cannot trace their steps. Because maybe that time they did not know how to empower. But for us in our generation, let us empower women.
Yeah, and we have the platforms.
We have the platform. Like today I'm here. I know a lady will hear and will look for me. I'm ready to empower that girl. That when I will be an elderly woman, I will see a girl stepping in the steps of Lucy.
Wow. Yeah. And I forgot to ask you about mentors. Did you have mentors?
Yes, I had mentors, but again, they were men. They were men. I had a man called Tom Gishuhi, who is the director of Aki. I have Mr. Nicholas Mureithi, who every day, if I went down, he used to tell me, you can make it. You have the potential and you have not yet explored your potential. Even today, he calls me, have you finished your PhD? Because I want you to be a VC. Wow. I want you to grow. You cannot just sit as a woman. There are women who are looking unto you. You cannot sit. And there are very many women who are just seated and crying and saying, I can't. Walk out. Explore the woman in you. What you can do, go out there. Talk to people. Let people hear what you can do. And people like us, we can mentor. I'm very passionate when I hear somebody with something. I help them grow.
Wow.
I mentor them. I'm a mother of 2 girls, and they are 2 different girls. Both of them are different, but I am mentoring them to be who they are supposed to be. Wow. Because it is very bad. Every morning you are waking up, you are going to somewhere that you are not getting your satisfaction. Align yourself to your purpose as women.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, and I can see that time is not on our side, but I have to ask you this last question. To a girl like me who's just starting, what can you say?
Wow. There is life ahead of you. There are opportunities. There are people who can hold your hand. Don't be silent with what you love. Talk about it. Even if it does not make sense to others, don't be silent on what you are doing, on where you want to go. You may never know your destiny connector.
Yeah.
You may never know where you are going to meet them. Speak about it and don't be ashamed of your humble beginning. Talk about it, because it's from a seed we get a tree.
Wow.
When you talk about the seed and you plant it, it is going to grow. Speak about it. Talk wherever you go. For me, if I'm given an opportunity to say hi to people, I'll always say, I'm a mentor, I'm a counselor, I teach. Now from there, I get one person.
Wow.
I talk about the institution, Presbyterian University. You can bring your students. So from there, I get students. So don't be ashamed of who you are. There is a long way, and the life is very beautiful. And there are opportunities. For me, I say, the day I will die, I'll have nothing left for me. I want to give my best. Whenever I get an opportunity, I give the best. I don't want to be left, because there are very many people who are buried with the potentials. They did not speak about it because of fear. Because they see I'm not supposed to speak. Even if I go to the president at the State House, I push around and make sure I say hi. Because your network is your net worth. Make sure you make your network. Whenever you get an opportunity, take that number. Talk to that person on your own way. Don't fear, because fear has also pushed people behind. It doesn't matter who or where. Speak about yourself and let yourself grow.
So you said you're also a mentor?
Yes,
So
I'm a mentor.
Our viewers want to be mentored by you. Reach you. Where can they find you?
Yes, I'm a mentor. I like those people who are lost and they want to find themselves. I help people to align themselves to their purpose, especially the young people who are choosing career. And I can give an example of a lady who was brought to me. She did her Form 4 and she got an A-. Wow. And she had the issues with the parents because the parents wanted her to do medicine. But this girl wanted to work in the mortuary. Wow. And I have worked with this girl, and that is what she was created for, to work in the mortuary. I'm working with her. I can work with your children, those who have gone to drugs. Nobody was born taking drug. But where did they start? There must be a problem for this person to be in those drugs and alcoholics. If there are families who are having issues, you can reach me. I'm in the Presbyterian University of East Africa, Nakuru campus, Highway Towers, 60th floor. You can find me there. I have a private office in Keratina, Major Mwagi Road. And also you can reach me through my number, 0720 582 306. 0720 582 306. If you want a preacher, I am here. A counselor, a mediator, I am here. And I do it with the passion and with the profession. I protect the ethics. I do my work professionally, and I do it with the passion because it gives me satisfaction.
Wow. Thank you very much, Lucy, for sharing
Yes.
to us this morning. This has been inspiring, amazing, educative. And I just feel like we will talk over and over again.
Yes.
But time is not on our side, but we will have you again on the show.
Thank you very much.
I feel like we've not gone through everything I wanted us to talk about this morning. So thank you very much for coming. This has been Lucy Wahito Kahindo, Director of Presbyterian University of East Africa. She's also a counselor, a counseling psychologist, trainer of trainers, and a certified professional mediator. So there you have it, guys. Especially for ladies, take up these spaces. Be courageous. So don't let people, men especially, intimidate you. So this has been Morning Updates. Let's do this again tomorrow from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. I've been your host, Vicky Kipto. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Faraja TV, Chemichemi ya Furaha.
Well, what is lifestyle? To me, lifestyle is the people, it's entertainment, it's food, it's beauty, it's fashion, it's music, and it's art. So how do you get to deal with these big topics that are affecting our society? Well, worry no more, because I, Sharon Gige, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m., I'll be bringing you amazing guests, and they'll be able to give us solutions on how to handle these big and disturbing topics at Faraja TV Kenya and all our social media platforms. Thank you.
Yo, welcome.